There is less than a week left in the regular legislative session at the state capitol.
Before lawmakers leave, though, they're focusing on Tabor and how the state should distribute that money right back to Coloradans. Fox 31 political reporter Gabrielle Franklin explains how a package of bills would work if they're passed. Gabrielle.
Yeah, Erica, some lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are saying that they want more Coloradans to get some more of those Tabor dollars up front, but they're looking to change the way that they distribute it through a series of tax credits.
Income tax credits are an incredibly effective and evidence-based policy, and they've been so since the first earned income tax credit was passed in the middle to late 1900s.
Caroline Nutter is a legislative coordinator with the Colorado Fiscal Institute. The institute is supporting a plan to change the way Tabor dollars get into the wallets of Coloradans, saying the state needs to restructure how it's been doing it over the last few years.
We will not see the size of Tabor rebates that we had in the years after COVID ever again. The IRS has said that those flat rebates that we've been getting for the last couple of years, those will actually be taxable if we continue to give Tabor rebates back that way.
What state lawmakers are looking to do instead of the flat rebates are a series of income tax credits. One expands the earned income tax credit to 50%. Another creates a family affordability tax credit. Both are designed to help lower earners in the state and cut child poverty in half. There's also a new Tabor refund mechanism bill that bipartisan supporters say will put about $450 million of Tabor excess money back into the pockets of Coloradans up front through an income tax reduction. While the income tax reduction is a welcomed idea, there is opposition to some of the proposed tax credits because of their temporary nature.
They want to use the Tabor mechanism to shift that to give more money to certain people. The biggest problem I have with the low income part of it is that you give this tax credit now, and then if there is no Tabor refunds, right, there's an economic downturn, people lose their job, et cetera, then you're taking it away at the time they need it the most.
So that Tabor refund mechanism proposal is actually in committee tonight. Several of those other tax credits have already cleared the House floor, and now they are on their way to the state Senate. For now, reporting live in Denver, Gabrielle Franklin, Fox 31.